And now, whooping the crowd into a frenzy, here's the ultra-positive Tim Rykert.
Good evening, Montreal. How are you? Woo! Are you woo? We're woo! I love that answer to the question, how are you? How are you, sir? I'm woo! That's a good way to be, woo. It's kind of an odd response to that question. Of course, you'd only ever answer that way in a large group of people like this. You wouldn't answer that way if you were like alone somewhere. You're not going to be driving home at night and a cop pulls you over or something, you know. How are you this evening? Woo! Woo, baby, woo! Woo! Oh, I just blow in here? Let's see how that works. Our language has been reduced to a series of grunts and groans. Our language is very base nowadays, which is a shame because there was a time when the English language used to be very beautiful and poetic language. But we don't use it like that anymore, you know, especially when it comes to like insults and whatnot. Here's my impression of a guy from Shakespearean times having an argument with a guy from today. Here's the guy from Shakespearean times. Oh, thou art a crusty botch of nature indeed. You have not so much brains as earwax. Oh, I'll waste no more words on thee except to say this, my good window of lattice. Methinks thou art a general offense, and all men should beat thee. A plague on you and your house. Now, here's the guy from today. Oh, really? It's quite a mouthful. Bite me. How's that? And your house can bite me too, pal. How's that, huh? I'll tell you what, I got your plague right here, all right? How's that for you? You know what's getting out of hand nowadays are these frequent customer incentive cards that every business in the world wants to shove in your face when you go in. They're like everywhere. I bought a car about a month ago. I went into my Honda dealership, and the guy gives me one of these cards with 6 little pictures of Hondas on it. And he punches the first one out. Every time I go back and buy a new car, he's going to punch another one out. After I bought 6 cars, I get a free Subway sub. What the hell is that? It's a terrible deal. Throw in a coffee from Second Cup or something. My goodness. That was a good joke, eh? Oh, that was a good joke. That was a really good joke. Here's a bad joke, just to show you the difference, right? This one sucks. Did you hear they still haven't caught the guy that shot Tupac Shakur? Did you hear that? You know who I'm talking about, Tupac Shakur? The big American rap star? As opposed to that big Canadian rap star, Six-Pack for sure. See, that's a stupid joke, you know? You still laugh, but then you go, oh, that's just it. Stupid. Ridiculous. Can't believe I laughed at that. You're a nice crowd. Good laughers. Good out loud laughers. And nobody's laughing with some weird freaky cackle. That's worse than not laughing at all. If somebody's got some really strange laugh, it can really throw you off as a performer on stage. I was doing a show one night and this woman right down in the front row, this was her laugh. Ah! 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 I'm like, what are you, leaking air? What is it? Is that your laugh? It is? Get out. You can't stay. It throws you off. I was doing this really horrible gig in this like seedy little bar up in Northern Ontario one time, and this guy had like the strangest laugh, and it was, I'll try and imitate this laugh for you. It was very strange. It went like this. Get off the stage, you suck! And I thought, man, what an odd sounding laugh. I mean, that is truly... And he was enjoying the show, so he was doing it all night. It was just driving me crazy. But what can you do? The guy's clearly having a good time. You roll with it is what you do. You go with it. I just got back from a vacation in Europe and flying internationally. First time flying internationally. Everything is symbols. There's no words to tell you what to do. It's all little pictures. And they do that because not everybody speaks the same language. But I don't think anybody speaks this freaky cartoon language that they have. Even the safety card on the plane, you have to know this stuff if it's an emergency. And there's some stuff in there for the life of me, I can't figure out some of it. There's one cartoon they have. It's a 3-frame cartoon. In the first frame, there's a picture of a guy sitting in the window seat of an airplane. He's looking out the window. There's a dotted line going from his eye through the window to what looks like a cloud outside the window. Second frame, same guy sitting in the seat, dotted line going from his eye through the window to now where the cloud was, there's now a big ball of fire. Third frame, same guy sitting in the seat looking out, the dotted line goes through the window, now the fire, the cloud is gone, there's nothing there, but the window of the plane is shattered. Anyone have a clue as to what they're trying to tell you. The nearest I could figure out is they're trying to say, look, we all like to light the clouds on fire with our laser vision. But doing so may cause the window to shatter, so please avoid the temptation. One of my favorite things I saw when I was over there, we were in Rome, we saw the Vatican, which was very cool. And they wouldn't let me in at first because I was wearing shorts. It was like a hot sunny day, and there's a rule, you can't go into the Vatican with shorts on. So I took my shorts off, and boom, I was in. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I had to go put long pants on. I find that rule to be unfair for the women, because there was a lot of women showing up and had like a nice blouse on and a nice skirt. They looked great, but the only problem was the skirt only came down to their knees, which isn't good enough. You have to have your entire legs covered if you want to go into the Vatican. And it was funny to watch because the guards only speak Italian, and most of the tourists only speak English. So it was funny watching the guards with their broken English trying to explain to these women why they couldn't come into the Vatican with their skirts on. They're like, no, you can't, you slut. Hey, do you like impressions? Oh man, do I ever wish I had some. I have one impression, but it's somebody you don't even know, which is good because I'm a lousy impressionist. So, but trust me, this is dead on. If you knew this guy, you'd go, oh my God, that's perfect. This is my impression of the guy that used to stand behind me at my little brother's hockey games when I would go see my little brother play hockey at the local hockey arena. This is that guy.
All right, hustle up, boys. Hustle now. Let's go. Hustle. Hustle. All right, keep it in. Keep it in, boys. Keep it in. Keep it in. All right, hustle up now. Let's go. Hustle. All right, get it out. Get it out now. Get it out. Get it. All right, hustle up now. Let's go. All right, keep it in. Keep it in now. All right, hustle up now. All right, get it out.
And the ref would make a call he doesn't like. Offside. Oh, thou art a crusty botch of nature indeed. Flag on your ref. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you, Montreal. We'll see you again. Good night.